Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, this is one of the newer of the major venues here in Sao Paulo, built, of course, in time for 2014. It is the Neo Química Arena. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. So what can they make of this? He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Valencia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, sweet feet. And now they can spring out of defence. Ball's gone out of play. It's a good foot in there. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Space for him to turn and look. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And smartly reclaimed. But Maida! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Maida really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Omia Ardija yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he spark a counter here? Pinches it off him. Suarez. Played out wide. Oh, he's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lavia, it's a pretty loose pass. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Lavia. Knocks it out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he welcomes it in. And he's heaved it away. Pass somewhat off target. Valencia have the chance to go the other way. Sadiq. Mavropanos with the foul. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out towards the flank. Good running, strong and purposeful.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Throw in. Looking for the run. Nicked it back promptly. Lavia. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, and that was nowhere near his best. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Katamo. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he's been shifted off it. And they're quick to get it back. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now, can they get him away? And he is deftly away. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lavia. He'll try from distance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Lavia. He's having a hit! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Omiya Ardija certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So right back into the action. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for options for movement. Well, that has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Maida, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Valencia really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Suarez. Knocks it out wide. He's not got that quite right. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Público presente
It'll be
na
a throw-in.
partida de hoje, 60.332 espectadores.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that's superb. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Suarez. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Lavia. Sadiq.
Substituição em andamento.
And it's Araujo. Araujo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Played out wide.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Space for him to turn and look. Lavia. And that has left him in a heap. And he's picked it up out wide. That's the keeper's ball.
Valencia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Incoming delivery. Out towards the flank. Can he finish? That's a fair try, but just off target. Mavropanos. Suarez. Knocks it into space. Omiya Ardija needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No luck with that dink over the top. Could move up a gear here. De Gea claims comfortably.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Tries to play it through. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And back it goes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that pass isn't the best. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Suarez. Oh, look at shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Minuto de acréscimo.
They'll have one final crack at it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. They'll have to settle for that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.